Now we have these women want to run for president. You know it's over for the country. There's this gal by the name of Nikki Haley. And Nikki want to be the president. She a woman of color, she say. She want to be the president. And this woman is as phony and liberal under the name of Republican as a $8 bill. And if a woman should become the president of our country, look at that empty shell of Harris, whatever her name is, so-called vice president. She contributed nothing to the country but fake laughter. You smoked pot before? Yes. Why? Because it just makes you feel good. She is, a doorknob is smarter than, what's that woman's name? The vice president, so-called vice president?
Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah. Kamala Harris, Camilla, whatever it is. She had no zero common. The common sense thing ran away from her when it heard that she was coming. That's how wicked she is. But anyway, Nikki Haley, what a mess. The former governor of South Carolina recently announced that she's running for president. This is from Telegraph. Watch this.
The railroad tracks divided the town by race. I was the proud daughter of Indian immigrants. Not black, not white. I was different. You should know this about me. I don't put up with bullies. And when you kick back, it hurts them more if you're wearing heels. I'm Nikki Haley, and I'm running for president.
So would you vote for someone that's all into their color and their gender? We should ship her back to India. Let her run over there. Women were not created to lead. It's just, ladies, it's not your fault. It's just you weren't made that way. Men were created in the image of God, and women created in the image of man. The woman came from the man as the man came from God. Rest on that one. And that's the only way that things are going to work. One of the questions that I would ask is that women had to step up and be men in the home and everywhere, because men would be men. I'm like, that's not true. The woman did not step up and become a man. The woman stepped up and pretended in her own mind to be a man, but she was still doing womanly things that screwed up the family and now the country. A woman can never be a man. What the? In her mind, she thinks she is, but that doesn't make it so, because all thoughts are all lies all the time about anything. Here's some information about this stupid woman, Nikki Haley. This is from the Western Journal. It says that Nikki Haley is a junkie for identity politics. We are done with identity politics in America. It has done nothing but destroyed the country. So this is from the Western Journal. Despite the fact that most Americans identified the battle flag of the Army of Northern Virginia as a symbol of Southern pride. Remember that beautiful flag they used to hang of Southern pride? Haley signed a bill to remove it from the Capitol grounds. That stupid heifer took down the flag. You want that for the president? Despite the fact that most Americans identified the battle flag of the Army of Northern Virginia as a symbol of Southern pride, Haley signed a bill to remove it from Capitol ground. And just imagine what else she's going to remove. God forbid if she were to become president of our country. All the statues and everything of the great men who founded and created, with the help of God, the greatest country on this earth, it would disappear. Because this woman is a woman of color. We know how far that gets you. When George Floyd died, Haley tweeted that in order for the nation to heal, his death must be personal and painful for everyone. So this stupid woman wants George Floyd's death to be painful and personal to everyone. An unemployed drug addict with a criminal record. You want that for your president. She's emotional and out of her mind. She has no clue. Aren't you sick of this identity politics stuff? And this woman telling you right off the bat what she's going to do. I'm Nikki Haley. I'm an Indian. I'm a woman of color. I kick you with heels. How dumb can you be to say George Floyd death must be personal and painful for everyone? What's wrong with her? Emotional. And emotions are evil. One more about this woman. After NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace, remember that black guy, Bubba? Bubba, is that you? I grew up with a friend named Bubba. I don't even know his real name, and I grew up with him all my life down in Alabama. Bubba. What's Bubba's real name? Bubba moved to, when we graduated high school, a lot of black folk left and went to the north, up north, thinking things were going to be better. And Bubba moved to Detroit. And Detroit made the Klansmen look like angels sent by God because the blacks were just out of control. And we didn't grow up like that in Alabama, right? And Bubba ended up moving back to Alabama.
What the?
He's like, these black folks out of control up here. Anyway, after NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace claimed a noose was placed in his garage, she tweeted, this Nikki Haley nut, tweeted, "Watch your back, cowards. Bubba has a bigger army than you do. Hashtag, we stand with Bubba." This woman is on the wrong side of everything. And that means, in my opinion, she's on the wrong side of America. She's on the wrong side of America. And so the moment she said her name was Nikki Haley, a woman of color, that was it. It's over. No, go sit down. White men, y'all need to speak up and run and take your country back. Because they're going to follow you wherever you go. Wherever you go, they're coming because they're going to destroy where they are, and they're going to look over, see your nice area, and they come in there not to make it better, but to destroy it. Nikki Haley will destroy this country if she, God forbid, is elected. I doubt that she will be, but I'm just throwing it out there. This is out of kick. In 2021, Nikki Haley said she wouldn't run in 2024 if Trump ran. According to Outkick, Nikki Haley said in 2021 she wouldn't run if Trump ran in 2024. If Trump ran, she would not run. She pretended to be a mega, when it suits her. She pretended to be mega. Watch this.
In January of 2016, Nikki Haley accused Trump of irresponsible talk In February of the same year, she dug in those heels on the Never Trump train, saying she wouldn't endorse Trump because he is everything a governor doesn't want in a president. In that same month at a Marco Rubio rally, she said again of Trump, and I quote, "I will not stop until we fight a man that chooses not to disavow the KKK."
Amazing. And you want that for your president? When she took down the Confederate flag, I was done with her then. I knew she was no good. She need to go back to India and be a woman of color that's kicking people with her heels. That doesn't work for America. America need a real leader. America needs a real leader. This is from American Greatness. Conservatives must demand more than a president who is unwilling to confront alliances that put America last. Conservatives must demand more than a president who is unwilling to confront alliances that put America last. Trump condemned NATO and other globalist institutions. This woman, Nikki Haley, called for an expanded NATO with more allies than ever. See how women think? And you want that for your president? They have destroyed the Christian religion. What the? No wonder Allah Akbar don't let women become Allah Akbar teachers. They know. We used to know in this country too. Amazing. Here's what Ann Coulter had to say about Nikki Haley on Mark Simone radio show. This is a clip from Mark Simone radio show. Watch this. Ann Coulter at work.
Now, Nikki Haley, I went this whole speech yesterday. Anybody that's ever known her, worked with her, will tell you she's the most ruthless, treacherous, backstabbing snake in the world.
No, she's utterly, completely, preposterously ridiculous. Child of immigrants, governor of South Carolina, who immediately, after some psychopath does the mass shooting at the church, hideous. Oh, what will I do? Let's take down the Confederate flag from the South Carolina Capitol. As you know, Mark Simone, I am descended from Union soldiers. It's my history. This is my country, lady. But her candidacy did remind me that I need to immigrate to India so I can demand they start taking down parts of their history.
Great point. Ann Coulter. Great point. But where are the white men? Why don't y'all speak up too? Yes, they're going to try to hurt you, but that's what devils do. Unhappy people do bad things to others so that they can feel better. Isn't that something? They do bad things so that they can feel better. So they're going to attack you. They're going to call you names. That's what devils do. Why give room to the devil by running? Your country is being destroyed while you're on the run. These people of color don't know what they're doing. It's not in them. That's why they call you white supremacy. They know that you're superior to them in their mind. And instead of learning from you, they want to destroy you. I saw the blacks, when I moved to L.A., I saw the blacks, and in Gary, Indiana, I saw the blacks do that to the whites. When I first moved to L.A., I lived in South Central for a while, and it was predominantly white, and it was beautiful. And then the blacks started coming in, and they brought their mess with them, and the white people ran. And now South Central, you need a bulletproof vest on your car on your truck and your body to go through it. Same thing with Gary, Indiana. Chicago. Why do you think that woman that has been voted out now was dancing in the street? She wasn't dancing in the streets. What's her name? The radical.
Lori Lightfoot.
Why do you think Laura was dancing in the street? She wasn't dancing because Chicago, she had made it better. She was dancing and celebrating because it was worse. And she called worse better. She called worse better. And she was dancing in the street. The more people die, the more carjacking, the more crime breaking into stores. She was dancing in the streets, celebrating evil, calling evil good. May God have mercy on America. If ever we needed you, Lord, we need you now. What a mess